Welcome to our third video in the Sudoku Topology series. So this is puzzle E1. You are not going to see it in the video probably, but you can see from the timer here, I am in fact actually restarting this puzzle because I somehow stray pencil marked something and then ended up screwing up horribly what was going on. So apologies that you're going to watch me solve this puzzle for kind of the second time, although I solved it wrong the first time, so really the first time, I suppose. The regions here are actually very cool. So we have sort of the horizontal slices of a torus, and as one of the regions, and we have the vertical slices of the torus as the other. And very generously, we have a lot of length for thermos here. So that's going to force this to be 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5 running around here. Because I can only skip one number. So there's only one number that's not on this thermo in blue. And we can do exactly the same thing around each of these others. This often gets named Goodliffing after the Honorable Mark Goodliff of Cracking the Cryptic fame, if you are familiar with him. So just marking those candidates. And so the thing I noticed after I did that the first time, and I'm triple checking everything because, as I said, I broke the puzzle the last time I solved it. Okay, I see something that is not the thing I saw, but the thing I saw last time is I saw that in this region, so let me swap it to the color. So in the region that is now green, there's only one place I can put 5, because you can't put 5 in the bulb of a thermo. So this is 5. By the way, I have not marked this thermo because of the reason that this thermo is only too long, and so it's a lot less potent, but I should still pay attention to things like you can't put a 5 in the bulb of it. Okay. I'm also noticing that we have a 1, 2, 3 triple in yellow, and even better, this is actually a 2, 3 pair. So these numbers are 2 and 3, so that one has to be a 1. These have to be a 4 and a 5, and because of that 5, I actually know that's the 4 and that's the 5. So that's good. Okay, what am I doing with this now? Let me squint at this. Okay, so now I can ask... Oh, not quite. I was going to ask where the 5 went in blue, because I've got a bunch of 5s now. Guess I can double-click something. It'll highlight the cells that are either that digit or marked as being able to be that digit, which if I fully internalize that that's what that does, it'll probably be useful. Okay, what now shall we do? Got this 1. Let's see. That's not a 1. That could be a 1. And so a useful thing for scanning here, I am slowly finding, is to just flip between which flavor of boxes you highlight. I'm going to mark that these can only be 1, 2, 3, which is maybe more ambitious than I need to be, but it seems possibly worthwhile to note. Okay, so that has given me... Oh, I don't think that's actually given me an anything. I was squinting, and I think I was scanning this wrong. Yeah, I was definitely scanning this wrong. Okay, but I do see something now that I had not seen before, which is that if I look at this red ring now, where does 5 go? It can't go there, because there's already a 5 in the purple ring, and so the 5 can only therefore go there, and so that then fills in the entire rest of that, which I'll chase that around green. That's going to make that a 1. this isn't able to be a 3 anymore. While I am at it, this isn't able to be a 4 anymore because of the pink ring, so that's a 5. This, if I look at what it can be, I guess it has a few options. I know it's not a 3. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay. So this number I actually know is at least a 3, and at most a 4. I guess I would know that even just by virtue of the fact that if I look at green, the only digits left are 3 and 4. But the reason why I think that's interesting is because it means this cell, which is bigger than them, is a 4 or a 5. And that gives me a 4-5 pair in blue. And now if I look at blue, now that means this cell's a 1 or a 2, but it's not a 1 because of this blue region. So that's a 2. So that's a 2. And that's a 1. And now that 2 is going to let me fill in the 3 and the 4 over there. Let's see. That 1 takes 1 out of both of these cells' candidates. Okay. This looks to me like it's a 1, a 2, or a 3. Oh, there's a 3 in the top row that sees this cell. How about that? Always flip back and forth. I should remind myself. That 3 sees that cell, so that's a 2. So that makes that a 1. Which means that this cell here is a 2 or a 3, just to finish out the red. Oh, I also see that there's already a 5 here. So if that's a 5, that means that's a 4 and that's a 3. When I did this puzzle before, it went quite differently, and I ended up putting a smaller number here than I put here. So I think I, at some point, could lift something backwards or something. I have no idea what happened the previous time I did this. But anyway, so that's a 4 and that's a 5. And so that digit is a 3. And so now that's a 2 and that's a 3. And that is a 2 and that is a 1. There we go. That's my favorite puzzle so far, by the way, even though I broke it horribly. But very nice puzzle. I quite enjoyed that one. All right, next up.